Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Everton against Everton. Let's cross straight to Everton and your commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith. Welcome to today's game. As for Everton, the School of Science, as they like to be called, they said last season the School of Science has been reopened with the way they played to finish 5th in the Premier League in the 13-14 campaign.
Yeah, and they played with a swagger, a style, and they had the players to do it, the likes of Ross Barkley and Lukaku up top. They've got some really talented individuals that Roberto Martinez really did marshal well.
Got the Everton lineup for you. Tim Howard starts in goal. Leighton Baines starts with Seamus Coleman as the wide defenders. Kevin Rallis plays with Stephen Naismith out wide. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today. Got the Everton lineup for you. Tim Howard starts in goal. Leighton Baines starts with Seamus Coleman as the wide defenders. Kevin Rallis plays with Stephen Naismith out wide. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today. In charge is Mark Clattenburg. Well, we're going to keep a special eye on Everton today as the game gets underway here. On the attack here. He slid in there with the tackle. McCarthy. Ross Barkley. It is time for a substitution in this match. Morales. Here's McCarthy. Baines. McCarthy. He's coming forward with some danger. Dangerous moment. In with a chance. And that's a highlight from Howard. Here is a chance for Everton from a corner. A drastic decision here from the manager to use all the substitutes that he's allowed in one go. Well, we're going to see a triple substitution now. Lukaku. Here's McGeady. Aaron Lennon. Ross Barkley. Everton on the attack. It's Everton who are hoping to play with a sort of edge that gives them results even against the odds. It's difficult today. It's not really favourites or... It's a chance! Got to be! Well, he was completely exposed then, Howard, but he got to the ball and saved his side. No sort of challenge from the defender. James McCarthy. Great chance, got to be. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
From Lukaku, and that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
Coming up another look at it, Alan, that will show us something. With the lead. McCarthy. Ross Barkley. Good, strong challenge. Got the tackle in. Challenge. Bit of pressure on the play, that's why it's gone out. Coleman. Romelu Lukaku. Good play, one-on-one. Oh, he's through. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Here's the chance. That's a very good goal.
And that has just lasered into the corner. Unstoppable.
And here's the goal again. Ross Barkley. That 13-14 season for Everton was pretty special. A record number of Premier League points in one campaign, and a great credit to the first-time manager for them, first season for Roberto Martinez.
Yeah, one of our bright young things, isn't he? Destined for the very...
In with a chance. Oh, well reached by the keeper to turn it away. And it's going to be his throw here. Ross Barkley. Kevin Morales. And just another quick word. We were Touching on Everton, Roberto Martinez.
Yeah, clearly a manager going places, whether it's with Everton or maybe elsewhere, who knows in time. But the football they played at Everton, a departure from the David Moyes style, and it certainly thrilled us on occasions.
Well, they're wasting no time with the throw here. And he goes for goal! And he's missed it. McCarthy. To Barry. Terrific tackle. We might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Physio saw it, he went right over on his ankle, but despite his concerns, he's carrying on, so...
Barkley! It's in! Brilliant header!
The goal from Barkley. I wonder about the keeper, but there was good power on that header.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. That's a good lead, 3-0. Ross Barkley. Everton penalised by the referee. Lukaku. This is an excellent run. We could be in. Here's the shot. Goalkeeper does very well in this one-on-one situation. Brilliant.
Oh, he's so good at these situations, makes himself big and really did spread himself there.
Coleman. That's quick-witted play, but quick movement as well to avoid the slide tackle. McCarthy. It's Lennon. Lennon looking to produce all the time. Kevin Morales. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Romelu Lukaku. Kevin Morales. Tackle goes in, and this is going to be a throw. Barry. It's an excellent break here because he's got support. Challenged quickly by the opposition. And hits it. A decent effort, just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
For the referee, that's booking because he saw that offence, even though he didn't want to stop playing. And we're all agreed, Alan, aren't we, that that's the way to do it?
Yeah, he's one of the favourite refs. I think he's one of the more experienced ones, and he really gives the game a chance.
McCarthy. Good strong tackle. And that will be a throw. I'll credit the opponent for reading the direction of the throw. He might be through. Shots on here. He must have thought that he was going to get the glory at the end of a terrific run.
Yeah, I think after that, his teammates were looking on, just expecting him to put it away.
With the Everton player. Dangerous moment. Here's the shot. Goal! Off the post and in. I guess he couldn't really have placed that better, just a hint that it might have hit the post and come out, but the right side, the inside, and it's a goal.
Yeah, I mean, his great accuracy of strike. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he did it.
Let's have another peek at that goal. It's a wonderful advantage at this stage. They lead by 4-0. Here's McCarthy. Magidi. He shoots. He's reached it, but I don't know how. He's spotting it up now to take the corner. And he takes the shot. He's had a crack.
Well, he's missed it, hasn't he? What a good chance that was for him.
Leighton Baines. James McCarthy. This could be it. Well, that was ambitious, but the ambition very nearly paid off. Well, the game went on, but I think we're going to go back to that earlier incident and a booking for the player. The referee did play the advantage, which was good to see.
Yeah, you could see the ref had spotted the incident, and he wasn't going to let him get away with it.
Coleman. The referee stopped the game, Mark Clattenburg. Everton man. It's a yellow card here.
Yeah, once he didn't get the ball, he knew what was coming.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
They're getting set for the corner. I want to see that tackle again, Alan.
Oh, it was a poor one, badly timed.
Ross Barkley. Real shock to the scoreline here at half-time. You prepare your team, and then you get an injury like that in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to adjust, but you just hope that the individual is going to be OK, because he did look in a lot of pain.
So we reach half-time with a score 4-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
After the first half, it looks as though there's only one winner, but there's another 45 minutes to go here. Very cutely done with the back heel. Just working away to try and find an opening. Ross Barkley. James McCarthy. Chance for it. Goes for goal. That's really well done. Good defending. Coleman crosses in the centre, Lennon, and that was a problem for the defender, but he's dealt with it very competently. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Lukaku. Brilliant opening. Here's a shot. He's taken the chance beautifully. For Everton, it looks like a very famous victory for them today. They've played well.
Well, they couldn't have hoped for this kind of margin at this stage. Wonderful stuff for them.
It's a goal worth looking at again, isn't it? No doubt about the side that's in the ascendancy. This is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given. He seemed pumped up for some time, this player, and he's gone in there when he really's got very little chance of getting the ball, and he's all over the man.
Yeah, his teammates really needed to cool him down because you're right, Martin, he had lost his composure in the 10 minutes leading up to that challenge.
Keeper's thwarted him.
Oh, it's top save from the lad there, top save.
Well, they line up for the corner. That's a fine shot, an even better save.
Yeah, this is a good keeper, and he wouldn't be expecting to get beaten from there.
Free kick given, and there's a real discussion now about how to make the most of it. Very nearly from the free kick.
Don't think he could have hit that one much better.
Well, that free kick whistled away close to the goal.
I reckon he thought he'd scored there because it was extremely close.
To Barry. Aaron Lennon. Ross Barkley. So the goalkeeper's going to get a chance to show his distribution now. It's going to be his ball. Could have got hurt in that incident, but he jumped out of the way of the sliding tackle. There's the ball in. They've put the cross. That cross has gone straight to the goalkeeper. Poor, really. Barry. Ross Barkley. It's a quick break. He's gone for goal. Corner to be taken. And here's the shot. And it's a block away by the defender. Out for another corner. He's headed it well out of harm's way. Coleman. And it's going to be a throw here. Aaron Lennon. Now he can cross it. Didn't look too good for the player with the ball, but the defender actually made it awkward for him, so it's gone out. Foul by the Everton player. Well, it's not a second yellow card, and he's very relieved about that. These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Coleman. Baines. That's gone out for a throw-in. James McCarthy. He's got out of the way of that slide tackle. Clever. Morales. And he's given the free kick, trying to play the advantage, couldn't see one in the end, and I think he was right. We have got an issue of discipline in this game. One team are in serious trouble of ending with 3 or 4 players sent off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's behind it, but they looked an angry team from the start and piling into challenges.
And he's met it with his head. And that would have really wrapped up the game. Barry. Oh, he's beaten his marker. Here's the shot. And Tim Howard has done very well in that battle between the two.
Well, this keeper looks absolutely determined to preserve his clean sheet out there today.
He goes for goal. Well, that was the shot, and not a bad effort.
No, not bad, but under the circumstances for a player at this level, you would hope that he can work the keeper there.
Free kick against Everton. And some of these players are still burning with what they think is the injustice of the earlier decision. But they're only going to make it worse, aren't they, by behaving like this? He's only got a yellow, but the referee had the option there of actually sending him off as well.
Yeah, it's a lack of discipline. I think the manager on the touchline's got to get hold of his players.
Jagielka. Ross Barkley. On paper, when we looked at it, Everton seemed to have a bit of a problem here, a really big challenge. Well, they've blown the opposition away. It's one of their best. Here's the shot. I wouldn't have thought he could have put it that far wide from that position.
Well, I'm just having a look at the replay. Whether it did take a bobble, he'll be hoping it did.
He went in well. Shots on here. The goalkeeper's shown his strength there to keep that tough shot. Out. Coleman. Ross Barkley. Coleman. This could be it. Look at the space he's got. And he takes the shot. Oh, this is great goalkeeping.
But what a bonus for a team to have a keeper in this kind of form. When you look at the opposition and almost the belief he's flowing out of them. They don't think they could beat this keeper between the sticks.
And it's back to him again. Coleman. Kick here in a scoring position, there's no doubt about that. Well, we're coming towards the end of the game, and they might not finish it, these two, if they go on like that. The defender knows what's coming. It's the red card, and they've got to readjust the team now.
Just giving his fellow defenders an awful lot of work to do now.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, I think so, and it was a poor tackle. It was badly timed.
Guidi. Leighton Baines. Support is there, is through the middle. Well, the heat was on, but he stayed in the kitchen and came out with the ball. Well, that'll be a throw. Ross Barkley. Coleman. He's given the free kick. He's in a really threatening position too. Trouble here, already booked, second yellow, he's off.
He was always on a tightrope, wasn't he, after that earlier yellow card, and he's paid for it now.
Well, sometimes referees just stop the play, whatever, if they're going to book someone. But this referee's sympathy for that attack, didn't he? Let it go on.
No, I think that was sensible call. I mean, it was a decent situation for the side with the ball.
That's a decent challenge by the opponent. Oh, he's through. Tries his luck. And they've scored, and the extra man surely played a part.
Yeah, it did. They played with intelligence to move the ball about and find the space. A goal from McCarthy. And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Let's see the replay now. One-sided really with that goal. Ross Barkley. Coleman. Tackle goes in. Leighton Baines. As we come to the end, it's a free kick here. Issue of discipline in this game. One team are in serious trouble of ending with 3 or 4 players sent off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's behind it, but they looked an angry team from the start and piling into challenges.
Kevin Morales. It's another save late in the game from this great goalkeeper.
Yeah, he is a great goalkeeper. Works so hard in training and practices this kind of situation so often.
Here's the shot. Struck the post here. Quickly, and he goes for goal. The red card has come back to haunt the team that's just conceded.
Yeah, sometimes it invigorates a team that gets a man sent off, but that's not been the case here.
He went in there like the best of strikers, really, and he did get the goal.
Well, he was brave and determined to get on the end of that. Caps a great performance, that goal. No way back. It hasn't been for quite some time for the losing team.
they pulled away,
And the goal
and
scorer
that
for
big
Everton.
lead now
In the
is
90th
surely
minute,
something that they'll
number
see
7.
through. There we go, final whistle. One team out of their misery, the other team high on celebrations.
Hope you enjoyed your trip to our stadium. Thanks for coming. Have a safe
You
journey.
don't often get such a one-sided match at this level of the game, but that's what we've seen, Alan.
Well, we have, and credit to the players out there for playing so well and for dominating it right from start to finish.
Well, there was really only one team in that game, and their fans will be travelling home delighted with their big victory. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.